This heat wave isn't the only thing burning up Los Angeles this summer because NBC's new slate is fire! What's up, guys? I'm Madison Brodsky here at the Coliseum for NBC's Summer Games event. We'll be talking to hosts, contestants, and judges for all of their new shows, so check it out. All right, Jessie. Being the amazing warrior that you are, I thought it would only be right to have you on the actual inflatable course for American Ninja Warrior today. How are we feeling?
Great. I feel so at home on a course, so thank you for choosing this location.
You were just telling me that you've tackled somebody on this course?
Yeah. We both slid down a slip and slide. It was like this, but wet. So he was doing this really cool standing up slide on the slip and slide, and I came out of nowhere and tackled him off of it. He knew it was coming, it was planned, but it was one of my favorite videos.
You are a warrior, and hey, anything for that content, right?
Safety first.
Safety first, of course. Speaking of which, this show is so amazing, and people keep tuning in season after season. We're in season 13 right now. Why do you think people keep tuning in?
The stories are so inspiring to be able to see someone and everything they've overcome to accomplish something amazing. I think inspires a lot of people to see what's possible for them. No matter what's going on in your life, you can challenge yourself and grow and get better.
It's so crazy because you guys really, truly are athletes. Do you think American Ninja Warrior, especially this summer, is almost like the pre-game to the Olympics?
If I were choosing which one to watch, I would watch Ninja Warrior personally. But I don't know. To me, the Ninja Warrior is my Olympics. It's like I always wanted to be in the Olympics when I was a kid for gymnastics or pole vaulting. And when I found Ninja, it was like it combined gymnastics and pole vaulting and everything I learned in stunts and martial arts. And then it was like this sport fell in front of me out of nowhere that became my new Olympics. So I don't know, they go hand in hand.
And it's an interesting season for you because you're in recovery right now. How are you feeling?
Amazing. It's incredible. My shoulders haven't felt this good in a long time. It's like a fresh start. I'm still definitely way weaker than I was. I have a lot of rebuilding to do, but it's like I have this foundation where before I had strength on top of like brittle strings, and now I have like strong ligaments. So it's really exciting for the future.
That is really exciting. Does that mean the best years of your American Ninja Warrior career is ahead of us?
I think so. I mean, in this recovery time, I've also been doing so much studying of like anatomy and physiology and biomechanics and just trying to learn how can I make myself better without overdoing it in the most scientific way possible. So hopefully that'll have much better results.
I like this game plan that you have got going on. What is it like to watch contestants compete right now? Is it like an interesting experience? Do you see the show in a different way now that you're kind of taking a step back for a season?
Yeah, it's been already a huge transition watching obstacles. I was there in person for some of the earlier qualifiers when my shoulders were still hurting. And I remember looking at obstacles and feeling in my body like, I don't know how that's possible. Like it was the disconnect had never been there before. I look at things and I say, okay, here's how I would do it. And this time I was looking at it being like, that would hurt. I don't know how I could ever do that again. And just over the course of the season, going and watching people again and being like, maybe I could do that. And starting to feel like I can try obstacles. And it's like, it's coming back mentally as it comes back physically. And the excitement is growing as it feels more possible.
And now there's 15-year-olds. Is that crazy? Could you imagine yourself doing this at 15?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think this is something I've been predicting for a while. It's like when you start a sport so young, your body adapts to that sport. And the 15-year-olds who are competing now, they started training the same year I did. Wow. We've been training for the same number of years, but they are able to train full time. And their bodies are growing to match the demands of the sport. So I think of them as almost a new species of human, that they are going to have superpowers, and we're just beginning to see what that looks like.
Through your recovery process, since you guys started at the same age as these up-and-comers, do you have any advice for them in taking care of their bodies so that they can be strong by the time they get to an older ninja?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can continue growing stronger and more capable as you get older, unless you overdo it in a really unbalanced way when you're young. So you can, I remember being young and thinking like, in this competition, what's more important to me? Doing my best right now or being able to walk in 5 years? 100% would have chosen that competition right now. And now I'm like, yeah, but you could do so much better now if you took care of yourself then. And so I try to see it as the discipline to be your best. Like, if you're not disciplined enough and you want to just like climb and train 24/7, a lot of us think of training more often and harder as more discipline. But for the ninjas, we just want to play all the time. So I have to tell myself, hey, if you're not disciplined enough to take a rest day, that's fine. You won't reach your full potential. So trying to use that sort of psychology on yourself to be like, do I want to be my absolute best, or do I want to play on obstacles today and every day? Well, I want to be my best. So being smarter, studying, and finding the most scientific way to maximize your potential is worth taking the time to do.
Well, I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm so excited to see you back on this course. And thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.